I'm beyond disgusted by H3H3 Productions' reaction to QTCinderella's stream detailing her experience as a victim of illegal AI using her face. Women's pain is never taken seriously. This is so triggering.
Why? Why?
What is going on with you?
I'm sorry, don't mind me.
If you are able to look at women who are not selling themselves or benefiting off of
What is
being
going on
seen
with you?
sexually,
You're a monster, dude.
Is Ethan Klein a Korean girl? Why is he hiding his face in his shirt?
You guys are crazy.
Why did you do that?
Zach, what the f, bro?
Holy shit! Oh my god, who's controlling which camera to put on the display feed right now? Oh my god. So the least amused face imaginable. Holy shit.
You're evil.
To be fair, I laugh at inappropriate times too. Yeah, I don't know if I'm necessarily in a position to criticize Ethan here, probably because I also tend to deflate serious situations with jokes. I think a lot of people can do that. Maybe this one just kind of sold pretty poorly, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like conceptually there's nothing wrong with it, but in execution here it was pretty yeah, I don't know, pretty insensitive, I guess. He told the guy to play that music during. So Ethan asked the guy to do it. So Ethan was the one who. Okay.
Fucking evil.
Jesus.
Dude, what the f, bro?
What is going on here?
I'm just speechless, dude.
Get it out of your system, because I know this is...
What the fuck is happening? Is nobody willing to take charge on this and be like, okay, back to it? Are we? Everyone's so nervous here. Holy shit. Dude, this is why. Okay, man, you have a whole like streaming crew here, and everyone's like eyeing the one loaded pistol with one bullet they leave at the center of the table for like emergency out. You know? Oh my god. The vibes are off. They're all desperately trying to bite the cyanide capsule they have stored in the. It's like, oh my god, yeah, the tension. Jesus Christ. I feel worse for them than I do for the girl who was crying who got interrupted. It's like,
Yikes.
That was insane.
Yeah.
they're not benefiting, they're not selling it, they're not platforming it themselves. If you are able to look at that, you are the problem. You see women as an object. You should not be okay.
he still has the fucking giggles, dude. It's over. It's over. Oh no, it's over, dude. Oh no, he still has the giggles. What was the most inappropriate set of the giggles that you guys have ever had? I think I remember one time, like, really early memory, when I was in middle school, there was a death of one of the students. I think it was like a car accident. I never knew them. They were in a different year than me, so I didn't know them at all. But we were in the auditorium and it was announced, and one of my dipshit friends was I don't even remember what we were saying or what was happening there. But I had to contain the giggles on that, man. That was so fucking bad. Fosh, that's QTCinderella. You know that, right? Well, I know that because it said that in the Twitter video. I don't know who QTCinderella is. I don't really keep up with like the normie Twitch sphere that much. She was in the deepfake thing. Yeah, she's Ludwig's GF. She had porn of her deepfaked and distributed. Do I want to have a hot take on this? I feel like, I don't actually know the I don't know the legal situation on this. Is it possible to do anything about deepfake porn? Because that feels like it's like the easiest thing in the world to make, right? Can't you literally just like go onto a software and then it's like, here's a person's face and then here's like a porn shoot with somebody's naked body, done. Like, isn't, with the tech available, isn't that like an incredibly easy thing to do? Is there any law on that? Yeah, I don't know. That seems like, because like past a point, you couldn't even tell the difference, right? So like, morally, making something like that isn't really that different from leaking somebody's nudes, kind of, right? I guess? Because leaking somebody, if the reason why revenge porn is illegal isn't because like, oh no, you revealed the secret, the size of my areola, like that was secret info and now that secret is out, you've revealed the secret, this is revenge porn. Like, that's not why revenge porn is illegal. Revenge porn is illegal because we're talking about like the dignity of the person whose porn it is, right? We're talking about like the feelings around them, like the presentation. And if that's the case, it doesn't actually matter if it's their porn or if it's convincingly faked videos of their porn, does it? Like, does that... I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I don't actually know where that would fall, like, legally. Especially because if you think about it, like, oftentimes you could like... Okay, it's revenge... Okay, so if I took a picture... Or sorry, not a picture. If I took a video of me jerking off, which it's been known to happen, you know, but then something new happened, which was that it got posted online, because I only leak pictures of myself, you know. I have class. If a video of me jerking off got leaked online, how... Okay, if somebody leaked that, that would be revenge porn. But what if somebody just found some way of like deep faking a 3D like kind of pale white guy with my hair color and hair distribute? Like, what if they just like constructed or found something like that and then just released it, but it doesn't have my face? Well, even if there's no deep faking involved, couldn't you just say like, hey, this is like a nude of Vosh, and then drop it, and it's not me, but it looks like me, and I wouldn't even be able to prove it's not me, even if I posted what I looked like naked, because it looks enough like me that it's just like, oh, that could just be a different like lighting setup. That could just be a different chair you're in. That could just be... Where are we going with this? I don't know. I guess what I'm kind of curious about, like, how you could ever create consistent legislation that protects people's dignity in the same way that revenge porn laws do, while taking into account the potential of any kind of duplicity with that stuff. I don't know. I don't even know. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no clue. I'm just trying to think about it. I actually can't. I guess it wouldn't be illegal then. Yeah, I don't know. Because you guys know that, like, right now, we're probably only a little while away from, like, AI. Like, you could type in, like, post video of Germa getting railed in ass. And then it would take like a minute to find out who Germa is. And it would find like 8,000 images of Germa from all angles. And then like construct his face in 3D, like algorithmically. And then it would be like, find what railed in ass means. And it would find a bunch of videos of ass railing. And then be like, okay, Germa, imposing visual, imposing body type, imposing da-da-da. And then like after like 30 seconds of the AI fidgeting around, you have basically an indistinguishably accurate video of Germa getting railed in the ass. And in a world like that, would doing that be illegal? Like the FBI open up, like knock down your door or something? I don't know. I feel like we're I feel like we're walking into territory where we don't have easy, like, ethical or legal answers for some of the questions that are coming up, you know? I don't know, man. Because like we've never really successfully made technology illegal, but that's kind of what that would do. Because you can draw Germa getting railed in the ass. I'm sure plenty of people do. Nobody's suggesting that be made illegal. So it's not the actual act of like sexualizing Germa. It's the indistinguishability, which is more of a technological thing than anything. I don't know. I don't know. I think the more the answer is outside of the law. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Sexualizing people can be defamation. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think it's wrong to sexualize people without their consent. Do you mean like in your head? Like if you see a chick with a big rack at a bus and in your head you're like, damn, them big squishy. Like that, if that's over the line, then it's over, man. But like, obviously there's a huge line between that and like the deep fake insta porn algorithm creation, you know? I genuinely have no idea where you draw a line on this, man. Guys, quit freaking out about the clipping. I don't think anything I'm saying here is wrong or even controversial. It's just difficult. I don't even... The reason why I keep repeating that over and over is because I'm like stalling for time where I try to think if I have some like innovative solution, but I obviously don't. I don't actually have a... It hurts to think about. Yeah, it's weird. Fosh, you already have deepfake porn you released. You just have to search under the pseudonym Xander Corvus. True! Though since I cut my hair, I feel like we look less alike than ever before. Thank you very much for the 4 gifted tier 2 subs, Sake. I'm trying to work in my brain right now. Oh yeah, what about that? What about people making porn videos where you're doing parodies of existing people and you have people who look like existing people? Like Raylan Palin, the Sarah Palin one, like that's the one I know. I'm sure there's like porn parodies of a lot of famous people. That's not the same. No, it's not the same, but there is something there, right? Like, when is the line close enough that we're talking about, like, you know, how much of this is like familiarity bias, where it's like, ah, well, this is okay because I'm used to it, but this other thing isn't because I'm not, you know? But that is parody in an objective eye would know. Okay, what if it was an identical twin? I know it sounds dumb, but like really, what if it was an identical twin who did all the affectations and wore the clothing of their twin, who they hated, I guess. Like one twin is like a porn star and the other's like a politician or something, and they like indistinguishable, you know? That's like obviously that wouldn't be illegal, but yeah, not defamation probably. It would just be like really weird. Can we get a law for feels weird? Yeah, if only. Is it not? I thought impersonating someone to do that's illegal. No. Impersonating someone isn't inherently illegal. I feel like the ability to make convincing nudes and nude videos of every public figure is basically already here and will only get more ubiquitous with time. And there's probably no way to legally stop that. So we're just going to have to accept the fact that if you have any public notoriety or fame or anything, inevitably there will be convincing nudes of you out there. And I think we're just going to have to adjust our cultural or like social standards to like not consider that something, if that makes any sense. Like yeah, the Pandora's box kind of feels like it's been opened. You would have to go like, okay, yeah, so you can find a video that looks like it's me like taking a bunch of dick, but it's obviously not me because I wouldn't release a video like that. So it's a fake video, so whatever, you know? That feels like it sucks, but I don't know if there's a solution to this outside a shift in cultural norms. Yeah, I have no clue. Sorry. Really sucks. Soaked on Left says, oh my god, popping any celebrity railed an ass into Stable Diffusion already works. There are dozens of porn-specific models. We're going to see so much more fake porn the next decade. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Personally, I've never gotten any of this bullshit, okay? Because apart from the fact that there are lots of, like, attractive celebrities, I don't understand, like, the cool part of seeing somebody naked to me has always been that they took their clothes off in front of you for you. The idea of, like, ah, now I have power over you, Pokimane, because I used an AI to put your face onto a pre-existing model of someone. It's like, okay. I don't know. It seems pretty weird. Maidenless behavior, it's true.
Doing that. And it should not be a part of...
I don't think it has anything to do with power. No, 100% it does. Do you remember the fappening when a bunch of celebrity nudes got leaked because of that data leak or whatever? A bunch, the discourse around their nudes being leaked. We're talking about like celebrities who had like some of these nudes were literally like, you see the side of one nipple in like a shitty like clamshell camera picture or whatever. It was all about like, yeah, now we own these bitches, right? It was like, it wasn't like, yeah, now I saw a side titty. It was about like the power and ownership they felt they had over people, you know?
My job to have to pay money to get this stuff taken down. It should not be part of my job to be harassed, to see pictures of me nude spread around. It should not be something that is found on the internet. It shouldn't be. That shouldn't be.
Okay, maybe now I do have to have the hot take. Infinite sympathy to her, but I wonder if this isn't going to make it worse, right? If you can effortlessly make convincing deepfake nudes of any public figure, saying like I can pay money to take it down. I don't know. I don't think you can. I think you might end up doing the what's it called? The Streisand effect, where it's like, hey, I found out there's this software that can create convincing nudes of me on this one website, and I will take it down. First of all, the likelihood of getting stuff taken down off the internet is not often reliable because, yeah, for a variety of legal reasons. But secondly, it's like, you know, now it's like, okay, well, so that technology can do this again in what, 3 minutes? You know? Yeah, it's like an ad for the system. I don't know. Again, like, I want to be clear. I feel really bad for her here. I just genuinely have no idea what you can do in a situation like this. Look what Maya posted. I don't know what you mean. Maybe she can successfully sue the site that hosts the one the streamer paid for. That, yeah, but like, if you could just make this in 3 minutes, you could just like upload it anywhere, couldn't you? Like, so porn is made of me is now an unavoidable part of being famous. I guess VTubers forever. I guess, yeah, kind of, yeah, right? Yeah, I guess so. Wait for the rest of what she has to say. Well, the video is done. Here's what Maya posted about this. AI was a mistake? Yeah, of course. Obviously, the Imperium figured that out. So wait, who's Maya? Hi, I'm Bird Girl. Okay, so Maya's Bird Girl. We have that information. Streamer? We are Maya Higa. Okay, so there's a thing here. Okay. In 2018, I was inebriated at a party and I was used for a man's sexual gratification without my consent. Today, I would have been used by hundreds of men for sexual gratification without my consent. The world calls my 2018 experience. The world is debating over the validity of my experience today. Is she one of the people who had a deep fake made of her? The world is debating over the debate over our experience as women is not shockingly amongst men. None of you should care or listen to what any male streamer's take is on how we feel. True, except for me, of course. I founded a nonprofit animal sanctuary at 22. I've raised over $1 million for conservation work at 24 years old. I've created zero sexual content in my 3 years on Twitch. Despite this, my face was stolen so men could make me into a sexual object to use for themselves. If anyone doesn't think this is a big deal that my name is in headlines, where thousands of people are commenting on the sexualization of my body against my will, you are the problem. The situation is making me feel disgusting, vulnerable, nauseous, violated, and all these feelings are too familiar for me. This is not your debate. Stop acting like it is. Yeah, she's totally right here, except for the misandry, obviously. We condemn her sexism in the broadest terms. I just don't really know what can be done. I genuinely don't. I have no idea. I don't really know. I don't really know what can be done about Vosh porn artists have been editing celebrities for years. Yeah, but it's never really been like, it's never really been to the extent that there was a threat of it being like indistinguishable from real stuff, you know? Make deepfakes illegal without consent? Yeah, but how could you tell? If a deepfake is convincing enough, you couldn't prove it's a deepfake, right? Like that's the problem. We're talking about just information just being thrown out there on the internet. Can't you tell through software? Maybe now, but always? What if it has a grain filter? What if it has like a JPEG artifacting? Deepfakes can be detected by AI. I wouldn't rely on AI to solve our AI problem here. I guarantee you that it is possible right now, if you want to take a deepfake of someone famous and stitch it together with some porn, and then like tweak it in Photoshop to the point where it's not distinguishable as a deepfake. You could do that for sure, 100%. In fact, I could do it. I'm confident. I know enough about image alteration just for my basic like streaming setup stuff that I feel like I could do that pretty easily. Do it? Do it right now? Right now? No. I feel like it'd be really easy to do. You can't do it to a video? Well, you would have to cut down the video's resolution, right? If you deepfake a porn video that's in 1080p and then you add a grain filter to it, very subtle, and then downscale it to 480p or 480, but yeah, I feel like that'd be pretty tough to. It'd be too bad of you at that point. 480p? Jesus Christ, tell me you're a fucking zoomer. 480p was the gold standard of pornography resolution for a long time. You fucking ingrate. Yeah, this isn't even to speak of non-pornographic, you know, exploitative uses of deepfakes. Honest question, but what would be the response if it was a male streamer who was deepfaked, Vosh? I don't really think we need to do the reverse the roles here thing, because this doesn't really feel like appropriate. However, I think you could reasonably say that if the roles were reversed and it was a guy, the guy would probably not care that much, and neither would the community. It'd probably be more of a joke thing. But like, that's not like an own against that's not like the women are taking it too seriously. Like, there's a lot going on there. Do you think we're past the point of video evidence being admissible in court? Not right now, no, but like, these are problems we're going to have to deal with. That's because they're not subject to lifelong sexualization against their will, Vosh, you're right. Yeah, for me, I don't actually think it's just because of lifelong sexualization. I think it's because of the way people online treat it. So if you're a hot guy, so say you have a hot guy and a hot girl, and both of them have nudes leaked, okay? So there will be a core group of people who are just going to be in both cases like, God damn, they're hot. Like there will be that for the guy and the girl, right? Holy shit, they're hot. Wow, Jesus Christ, you're banging. That'll happen for both. However, one thing will happen to the girl that won't happen with the guy, which is there will be this gigantic community of insane stalkers who will take all this porn and use it to try to express power over her. They will harass her. They will show up in her chat and give her shit over it. They will harass her in real life at events. They will start stalking her. They will dedicate their lives to seeing her like naked IRL by like raping her or whatever. They will send her threatening emails. They will send the nudes to her family. They will do everything. That's the main difference. All of this is worsened by like the communities that interpret it, Totally like, yeah. Now this can happen to guys. I'm not saying it can't. Just like, let's be real. We're talking about a huge disparity in the likeliness of it happening and how much it would happen. And I think that's ultimately what the women are afraid of, right? Like in my experience, a lot of ladies, lady streamers, whatever, they don't really care about people like in the abstract. They don't care about people seeing them naked, right? Like a lot of these streamer ladies are banging anyway, right? It's not so much that. It's more like it would cultivate this huge shift in the atmosphere around them and what they have to deal with and the way people would treat them and the vibes they would cultivate and everything, I mean, you see this as well with like, if you had two like non-sexual wholesome streamers, a guy and a girl, and both of them had nudes leaked, the guy could keep doing that wholesome thing. The girl kind of couldn't, because now a ton of people in her audience are going to use the leaked nudes as like a justification for corrupting the nature of the content that she produces. Yeah, there will be hate watchers. There will be people using it as ammunition. There will be people who only watched her to begin with because they thought she was hot, and now that they've seen her naked, they feel like they're entitled to sexualize her more directly to her face. All this stuff is like, yeah, and shame from the Puritans as well, which doesn't really happen as much to guys. So it's a social thing, It's like what the women have to deal with as opposed to what the guys have to deal with. Yeah, so that's not good. There's also the threat deepfakes would have towards monogamous couples. Well, like I said, our cultural standards are going to have to shift. If you're famous, there's a decent likelihood that eventually you're going to have videos of you f***ing someone. The really f***ed up stuff is going to happen when people start using this the same way they do swatting, which is mean they're going to create deepfake child. They're going to take what's his name, Rings of Redemption guy, and they're going to be like, "Hey, I'm going to own this guy for good." And then they're going to deepfake a video with him with a kid and post that online, and that's just an infinite like legal and social firestorm that for something that you could probably cook up in a couple of minutes with modern AI software. So the future is now, I guess. At least that's arrestable potentially. How often do the police actually like catch people who do like swatting or internet death threats or whatever? Would these issues have been prevented if we as a society were more stringent and regulating on AI like 7 years ago? I don't even know what regulations you could do on machine learning to have any meaningful impact on the potential for stuff to be misused in this respect.